sneak him into the basement. I mean, he's in the bathroom right now, which he always takes forever in the bathroom. I don't know why. I don't know what he's doing there. I know. Maybe he's snooping around. Maybe he wants to see, like... I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Do you have anything in there? Yes. Oh, what do you have in there? This is some weird stuff, for sure. Like, things that would be okay if any girl were to go in the bathroom, but a man looking at all that stuff, he's not going to understand. Hopefully he just, like, dinner didn't settle that well, you know? Sure. Maybe he just, like, needed to wash his hands. Make sure his breath was nice. True. You know? That's true. Yeah. I was thinking about kissing him later. Yeah, but we had a lot of onion and garlic in dinner tonight, so that would actually be really nice of him. I did notice that he was really, I mean, he seemed very grateful of the food that our parents got for him. Do you think he didn't like it? No, I think he did. I think he may have liked it a little too much, because, you know, I feel like I didn't get that much of a portion of it. You know, but, like, it's fine. I get it. A big, strong man needs to eat. That's true. He is big and strong. Do you feel like he's selfish, though? I don't think he realized that I was a little bit more hungry. I know I can eat a lot. Sure. And that's a little surprising because we're so small. Yeah. But, you know. The first date that we had, I actually ordered a pound burger. Really? And he bet me at $15 that I wouldn't be able to finish it. And I did. And I won $15. Yeah, exactly. Like, I have like a pound of crab. And I'm like, please, no problem. You know? Like, I'm an expensive date for a reason. But the men are like, where does it go? And I'm like, out the back door. He's coming. Okay. You can't let him know I said that. I'll just let the crab speak for itself. Oh, it will be speaking for itself later. I'm glad he's getting over the bathroom. True. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Oh, there he is. Hey. Nice seeing you. You took a while. Yeah. What took so long? Yeah, what were you doing in there? You weren't texting anyone, were you? I actually had my money on Snapchat. Oh, Snapchat, really? I haven't used, you know, I'm younger. You know, I don't really know that much about Snapchat. We don't really use it as much anymore. Really? Yeah, no, we don't really use Snapchat as much. That's odd. I swear I saw you on it just last night. Oh, stop. I don't use Snapchat that much. Sure. You know, I was wondering, since I don't use Snapchat that much, what do you do on Snapchat? Like, who do you talk to? What do you do? Do you guys, like, send snaps of your faces? Or do you, like, only talk to people when you're having conversations? Like, in the chat? Like, yeah. These are great questions that I've never thought to ask before, and that is exactly why I wanted you to get together today. Hi. Thank you. I really am good at thinking of really creative questions that I feel like really need to be established, because I am really good at figuring people out just from knowing them a little bit. But don't feel pressured at all. No. This all feels very self-proclaimed. Like, I don't know if I've ever necessarily said any of that, but, like, I'm really excited to see her put those skills to the test. Because I'm also feeling like, after this brief discussion, I too don't know much about you. Considering we've been dating for 3 months, right? 3 months? Oh, you told me 3 weeks. Is it 3 months? Has he only actually, like, been dating you for 3 weeks? Why don't we let him answer? Oh, that makes... Okay. All right, I guess. Sure. Actually not what I was expecting you to say, but we can talk about that later. Yeah. In private. Well, anyway, like I was saying... What did you think about our parents? Did you think that they liked you? Yeah? Did you feel like you made a good impression? Sure, yeah. I think my mom kind of looks at everybody like that. I wouldn't take it too personally. My dad, on the other hand, does not normally chat that much. He stays pretty quiet typically, so the fact that he was talking your ear off about a multitude of subjects means he probably liked you. I would
Yeah,
say.
I was surprised with how well they brought you into our family already.
Sure.
You know, with my previous boyfriends, it's taken a lot longer for them to warm up, and like I get it, they're definitely like not as sociable, but I don't know, I thought it was interesting that they liked you so fast.
Did you not?
Well, you know, I have more reservations for my sister. I have to be careful because
I appreciate you.
yeah, of course.
Thanks for protecting me.
Yeah.
Even though you're my little sister.
Well, little sisters still have to protect their big sisters sometimes.
That's true, and this big sister in particular has had some pretty rough times with previous boyfriends. As I've already told you, don't say I didn't warn you, but I swear it was never my fault, right?
Right, no. I mean, they were. Like, I had to be there for some of that, so that's why I'm so particular, because I don't really want to be woken up in the middle of the night anymore. I like my sleep.
Sorry about that.
No, it's okay. That's why we're here.
True.
That's why we're here. And
With you.
yeah. And you know, so far you seem to be doing everything well. I mean, you did take a little long in the bathroom, but you did. That made sense. You know, you did have a good explanation.
Yeah, you also ate a decent portion of food. Do you feel okay? Is your stomach hurting or something?
Yeah, we were a little bit nervous because, you know, it was a lot of onion. It was a lot, you know, probably hard to digest.
Actually, I'm pretty sure onion is good for your stomach.
I have no clue. I had the crab.
That's true. A pound of it.
Yeah.
I can't even believe.
I really like crab. It's so good. And I really like how you can, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's
True.
so, like, sensory-wise.
Yeah, I was going to say it's a tactile
It really
experience.
is. And you get to use your, like, hands. You get to really get in there.
It's true.
I feel like that's so fun for a food. It's like a whole experience.
What do you think? Yeah. Do you agree? Or do you feel like messy stuff is not really your style?
Yeah, are you more of like a neat, tidy kind of person?
Like fork and knife only vibes, even for pizza?
Yeah, not me. I like to really get my hands dirty.
Well, I think they feel the same from what I'm gathering, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm glad you kind of agree with us. What were you going to say?
Well, I was going to say, like, they seemed like they weren't being that messy in front of our parents.
Sure.
But it's interesting that they think that they are messy. I was wondering why you weren't doing that in front of our parents then. Do you feel like you needed to not?
Yeah, our family will accept you no matter how you are, so you should definitely just, like, be yourself.
I mean, I understand I am a little bit forward in a protective way, but feel free to be yourself. Plus, that gives me an easier way to really gauge who you are.
Mm-hmm.
And then you'll get my blessing even easier if you're just yourself.
Speaking of yourself, let's see how well you know yourself. I would love to hear some of those deep questions that you were going to ask.
So,
well, while you take a second
yeah,
to think, I just wanted to say thank you again for staying over a little bit later than we agreed upon earlier so we could have this bonding time together with my wonderful sister. I know it was a little scary to disobey my parents' rules about guests past, 10 p.m. and of the gender that you are, but regardless, I'm glad that you decided to come over and face your fears. It's nice to have you here.
Segueing from that, see, I know that we're breaking some rules by doing this, but I was just wondering, since, like, are you normally a rule breaker? Is this something you're just doing for my sister?
That's a good question.
Or are you okay breaking rules if it suits your benefit?
Oh, that's really good. And an interesting answer, again.
All right. I can see your perspective on that. I don't know if I fully agree.
Either.
But, I mean...
let's move on, maybe.
Yeah.
We can come back to that one again later in private. So, I guess I could think of one.
Yeah, go for it.
If you want to. I would love to know some memories of you and your siblings. How many did you say you had again?
Wow. That is a lot more than we have.
Yeah.
That must have been tough.
I don't remember you ever saying that before, though. This is actually news to me. I thought that it was only like 1 or 2, not 15. So.
Are they like step
Right,
siblings?
like, are they,
Like,
I'm so
did you not
confused.
qualify them before? You have a good relationship? I don't know why you would, like, keep that a secret.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Okay, well, sorry that we brought that up.
Yeah.
We definitely don't need to talk about it anymore. Okay, let's ask some happier questions.
Yes.
Like,
what are your career goals?
yeah, that's a good
Like,
one.
what are your, like, dreams? You know, career dreams.
I liked that you were gonna say aspirations.
Aspirations.
I feel like it's good to aspire onto greater heights than the ones that are currently in front of you, which I know your situation has been a little rocky lately.
And that's okay. We all have, I'm having kind of that same thing right now.
That's true. You guys could honestly talk about that a little bit later if you wanted to, but you don't have to get too vulnerable. Even though I would prefer if you do, just so you know. But
I just don't know if I feel fully comfortable being alone with him yet. But maybe after this conversation, I'll feel better about that.
Sure.
I'm a little bit more shy one-on-one.
That's understandable.
Yeah.
Maybe eventually we could work up to that then, I guess.
Yes.
But anyway, like I was saying, I know your current position is already kind of like rock bottom for you, so aspiring for more is not that hard. But I would like to hear, past a couple steps from now, what you have as your goals for like the ultimate end journey of your career. Like, what do you want to be finally? Okay. Your final form?
Okay, don't interrupt her. Let her finish.
Sorry, I know sometimes I take a little long to get to the point, but you do interrupt me a lot.
I know we are a family who tend to ramble a little bit, but it still is nice to like feel like we get our thought fully out before you talk.
True.
And I understand you're so eager to tell us about your aspirations, but it can be a little bit like feel like you're not hearing us.
That's true, and like listening to respond instead of just listening. So, okay, go ahead. The floor is yours. Let's hear it. Okay, yeah. And how long do you want to take to get there? Okay, interesting. What do you think about that?
I would say that within your like goal longevity, it's interesting that it's like gonna take that long, and I was wondering what are you planning to do financially to support my sister during this time? Because I know that she is not gonna want to support you fully while you're in this new journey. I know you're feeling like you're at rock bottom right now, but it's not her responsibility to step forward and pay for all of your stuff, because I know that she has been doing more of the financial stuff lately, and I understand you're in a hard place, but it sounds like your goal is pretty far away, and I just want to make sure that she is also taken care of because I love her.
Yeah, thank you. I've tried to be really understanding and lenient with your path and just your stamina with working and expending all of your precious time and energy.
It takes a while for some people.
Sure.
Some people don't like really have their career like boost, and then they're in their 40s. I understand.
It happens.
You just still have to be like have a plan.
Yeah, and I guess I've never really thought about the repercussions long term of being the only one who's really like bringing in any money. So again, maybe something we should talk about in private, because I'm sorry. I feel like we're kind of putting you on the spot and like making you talk about all of your embarrassing things. So,
and of course, we have our own embarrassing things.
That's true.
We're not perfect either, but I feel like we're very open and honest about our imperfections, and it seems like you've been hiding a little bit. Because we just learned about your siblings, and it's so hard, and I understand that. But I know that she has had some hard stuff in the past, and she's been open and honest about that with you.
Yeah.
And I feel like, hiding it just wasn't the right approach. So I feel like it definitely makes sense that we're asking more of these deeper stuff while we're together, because I'm here for her support, so that she feels like comfortable asking you these questions that may have been harder to ask when you were alone. Because it's harder when you don't really know if you're being honest.
I also do want to remind you, this is a completely safe space, judgment-free.
Yeah.
Like, whatever you tell us here is not going to leave the room. Just wanted to remind you of that in case you're hesitant, felt like this tea you're spilling was going to stain somehow. It won't.
No, this is waterproof fabric.
True.
Alright, it'll slip off. I feel like we're very supportive people.
We are.
I am definitely, I understand if you have stuff going on, and I'm not going to shame you for that. I just want to make sure that you still keep my sister in mind, because I do want what's absolute best for her. And, you've made such a great impression on my parents that I want to make sure that someone is here as kind of like devil's advocate to make sure that you're still got a little pressure on you. You know what I mean? But I no bad blood or anything. I really hope for the best for you too. I do.
This is completely unrelated, but speaking of pressure, my hairdo from dinner is giving me a migraine. So I'm just gonna be over here.
I'm really glad you said that. I can't.
I saw you fidgeting.
I know, it's been bugging me. They're they weigh me down. I feel like the braids, I feel like they get so heavy when all my hair is together because it's so thick.
Yeah, you have a lot of hair.
I do have a lot of hair.
She was blessed with the good hair genes. I mean, mine's okay, but
she was blessed with the better hair color.
That's debatable, depending on who you're asking. But anyway, thank you. That's a nice thing to say.
It's true.
Let me help you.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. She was actually the one who did my braids.
I didn't want to say that, but I was the one to do it.
I am not very good at looking at a mirror and being able to mimic that with my hands. I really mess up a lot, so I definitely need my big sister for that. She has definitely done my hair a lot, especially when we were young. She would do all these fun hairdos for me, but sometimes I would cry and scream. Because my head is very tender, because thick hair, it's a lot to manage. Oh, okay.
I think my parents are starting to hear us talk, so
we might have to be a little bit quiet.
Yeah, if we bring the volume down a little bit more, then it should be, a little easier to keep you here longer, because I was not finished asking you questions personally, and
I'd love to know more about you. This is my first time meeting you.
True, and we rarely spend time together in the first place.
Yes,
so
exactly.
I don't know. I just feel like since I have you here and my sister at the same time, we should take full advantage of the opportunity to continue chatting and getting to know you. Is there anything you wanted to ask us in return? Oh, do you want to answer?
Do you want to answer? I don't really know if I have an answer for that one. I feel like that's a little bit more personal for me.
Sure.
Because, I don't really know him that well yet.
That's true.
I'm a little shy.
It was a good question.
No, it was great. It was a great question.
I think my parents' least favorite parts about us, I can only speak really for myself. I could guess what hers is, but I think mine is the fact that I'm always right. My parents were really annoyed with that when I was a kid. I just knew everything. Don't know how, but I was always right. I knew everything.
Definitely have the prodigy of the family.
Yeah, it made it difficult for everyone else, and I understand that, but at the same time, like, what was I supposed to do? Be wrong? That's insane to me that they would expect that out of me. So I think for her, it was being too pretty. I think it made everyone else jealous.
What mine was, absolutely not. When I was a kid, I feel more comfortable now that we're talking, and she said something that was so obvious.
Yeah, after I said mine.
Yeah, after she said hers, I feel a little bit more comfortable because mine is not like I'm not as right as she was. You know what I mean? I think when I was a kid, I was definitely very emotional, and I still have those emotional moments with my parents where, like, you know, it's your parents, you're not as like holding yourself back in those moments, and I definitely can snap at them a bit more, you know. And I definitely would probably say that my parents don't like that, but to be fair, sometimes they do deserve it because, you know, parents.
Yeah, they're kind of the worst.
Come on, they have like this curfew. Yeah. The amount of times I've had to fight with them about like boyfriends staying over until like 10:30.
The fact that we're all over the age of 18, even over 20, like, it's just interesting that they continue to enforce those rules, but at the same time, free rent. So
yeah,
it's worth it.
You know, like, we don't have to pay for food. We don't like they paid for dinner, and I got a whole like pound of crab. So you can imagine how much that costs.
Mm-hmm.
So like I can't complain too much, but it definitely is difficult to feel like I have to live around someone else's rules, even though I am a full-on like technical adult now.
Yeah, I can agree. But I mean, the free stuff.
Yeah,
it's pretty free.
Especially now.
What do you mean?
Well, because, like, it's
Are you broke?
Are you not?
How broke are you?
Well, our parents cut off our allowance, I thought. Did they not cut off your allowance?
Well, yeah, but I got a job a while ago. How do you think I've been paying for him?
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I mean, I don't have any boyfriends or anything to take care of, so I have not got a job. You know, I've been really focused on my independent studies right now. You know, I'm really excited because I think I'm gonna go abroad. And I'm not sure where yet.
Wait, this is the first I'm hearing of that.
Yeah, I don't know. Because, like, you know, I really needed to do some independent studies stuff. And I wasn't sure where I wanted to go, and I didn't know if I wanted to stay within, like, the United States or if I wanted to go maybe, like, New Zealand, Italy. I don't know.
Those are two very different places.
Yeah, I haven't decided yet. I don't know. There's so many different places I could go. Where do you think I should go?
Oh, I was going to ask a different question, but answer that one first.
Yeah.
And then I'll ask mine.
Okay. I mean,
that'd be a good place, I think.
Yeah, I'll have to think about it, but I'll definitely like research that place a little bit.
I don't know if it is like her personality, like if they would mesh well together, her personality and that place, but at the same time, it's always good to try.
Yeah, you never know. Exactly.
Get out of your comfort zone. I wanted to know where you've traveled to.
It's also a good question. I'm curious why you didn't suggest there.
Yeah.
What? Did you have a bad experience? Oh, a previous girlfriend? Interesting.
Yeah, that's a topic of discussion. That's not my favorite to talk about.
I'm so sorry for bringing that up.
No, it's not your fault. I'm the one who asked.
Oh, right. But of course, you didn't know that he was going to say there.
That's true. And I didn't know that that was why you don't like going there anymore. Right. Which, hopefully, it's the reason you haven't brought me anywhere. Just because you just have so many bad memories.
And
Also,
you're the bad financial spot.
I was gonna say you're broke as well, so.
Right. And
I'm really hoping things look up for us soon, because I'm very tired of all the people I care about having no money. Makes me sad.
yes, as a broke person, she has lent me stuff for like, I don't know, sometimes I want to go out with friends and I get my parents cut off our allowance, and she does have a job. I forgot she had a job because sometimes she just gives me money. She doesn't tell me where it comes from. I don't really ask because, hello, free money, why would I ask? Am I right? Like, I didn't ask where my parents got my allowance. I was just like, oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm gonna go to the mall.
Are you okay? You look like you're about to cry. I'm sorry.
Do you guys need a second?
Maybe. I don't know.
I can go. I actually did really want to use the bathroom. It's just you're holding up in there.
Okay.
So I did want to do it because
Why don't you take a couple minutes then?
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay. Sorry.
You guys do what you need to do. Let me know.
Okay. I'm so sorry. I had no idea that this was affecting you so much. Yeah, we can go soon. Well, I'm not gonna go, but you can go soon. You can leave whenever you want, actually. I mean, obviously, no one is trapping you here. You're not kidnapped. You're free to go whenever you would like to, but I hope you stay a little bit longer. I don't want the night to end like this. I know she can be a little bit much, but she doesn't mean any harm to you. She's just trying to make sure that you really are as good as I say you are, and as good as you seem. Clearly, I mean, you're obviously amazing. Everyone loves you, including my sister. I'm sure she's just being cautious, taking her time to warm up to you so she doesn't miss any red flags or anything. But I do think it's going well. Do you not? Well, maybe when she comes back, we can talk to her about that. Sure. Okay. Well, yeah. I'm glad you came over too, and I'm sorry it's been going like this, but I promise it will turn itself around. As soon as my sister gets back, we'll chat with her about everything, and I'm sure she'll rein it in a little bit, and she'll give you a gentler approach. And I don't know, I feel bad that you feel so down. I'm sorry. It's okay that you're not doing well financially. Like, everyone has their days, and clearly my sister's in a hard spot too, so no, it's not personal what she's saying. If anything, I'm glad she's asking you all these questions, because I don't know, she cares. That's good. If she thought you were not good for me, she wouldn't have even bothered coming down here and trying to get to know you. So just take it as a good thing, okay? Are you tired? Yeah, it's definitely getting late. Also, for someone who's complaining about how long people take in the bathroom, she's taking an awful long while. Must have been the crab.
Yeah, it was the crab. Okay, pat a crab, maybe not such a good idea. But I really appreciate you leaving it smelling so nice in there. I didn't realize that you'd like sprayed something. And that was really nice. Maybe that was why you took so long.
Yeah, were you trying to make sure it was as nice as when you got in there?
It smelled really nice. It seemed cleaner than it was before.
What? I know sometimes I do leave like hair binders and hair everywhere.
Right.
So
yeah.
Thank you. That's so nice. I have to go check sometime and see how it looks. But I
Yeah.
don't want to leave you guys alone together.
Right.
Unless you're okay with that now. We did want to talk to you about something, though.
Me?
Yeah.
What?
Don't get so defensive.
Okay, I'm sorry. I wasn't expecting to be like I thought I was kind of here for like you guys. I didn't really expect it to be about me.
The way she's pleasantly replying makes me feel like she doesn't realize this is not a good conversation that we're gonna have. But they're basically feeling like you were kind of dogging on them a little bit, like
Okay.
beating them down.
Sure.
And choosing to, call them out on things that don't necessarily need to be announced out loud, and like asking very prompted follow-up questions for the sake of further embarrassing them.
Okay, well, that definitely wasn't my intention.
I told you.
And I'm so sorry. I really, I'm only asking these questions to get to know you. Again, I really feel like I can get a lot about someone. And, I said before, I do ask kind of like not normal questions. Like, I understand. I'm so sorry. I don't mean for them to be too personal. I have gotten that feedback before from other people. Not her boyfriends, but my other sister's boyfriends. I have definitely messed things up for them. Not intentionally. It's just I really want to make sure that my sisters are okay and that they're taken care of. And I don't mean to, dogpile on you or make you feel like unsafe. It's just that, I have grown up watching my sisters learn and have hurtful experiences, and no one likes to see that. No one likes to see their sister sad or go through things like that. So I'm so sorry. I can be a little bit protective and a little bit forward, and then I am apologizing. I'm so sorry about that, but
She's just
it's
assertive.
not malice. Yeah.
She knows how to.
I'm very confident in myself.
And a little aggressive in the approach, but it's just because she knows what she wants to know and she knows how to ask for it, and some people just aren't used to that level of honesty. And I'm glad you've been doing your best to
I'm honestly
answer all the
really
questions.
happy that you felt comfortable still telling me that. And that really feels like a good character. I feel like that really shows your character a lot. And that makes me feel a lot better about, you and my sister, because at least you feel like you're communicating.
We do communicate a lot.
And that's great. And that's something that is so, so important.
It is.
Especially because, things like this are going to happen. I'm kind of aggressive, so I get it. So I do get into conflict a lot. But communication really is how I have had such a positive relationship with my sisters, because, again, I'm aggressive.
And our parents, too.
And yes, although they are not as communicative about it, they're more telling us what to do.
Sure. They do demand a lot.
Yes.
Instead of,
yeah,
inquiring curiously, just trying to start it as a discussion rather than a statement and a command. Yeah. That's true. I've never really thought about it like that. I've always just said, okay, and then done it.
See, I didn't say okay. And that is why I don't have an allowance anymore.
It's true.
Because I was definitely the one who pushed the buttons more. I really liked to question that authority, which I probably shouldn't have, but that's just who I am.
Don't say that. That's rude. Okay, well, I think they're getting too comfortable now. They're starting to spark jabs back at us. Not very nice, but I can see where it's coming from.
Okay, I get it. I hurt your feelings. I didn't mean to. You know, it wasn't intentional.
Well, this is getting awkward. I want to have more fun than this. I feel like this discussion has been dreary and like sad, and I don't know, maybe we could play a game or something.
Sure, we could play a game. We
We
could play
could do like a guessing game.
a guessing game? Okay.
Or what
We
were
could
you
do
gonna
like
say?
Never Have I Ever.
Oh.
Something like that.
That could be fun. Let's do that. Can you remind me how you play?
Okay, so let's do 5 fingers. You know, it is already past 10.
That's true. And it's actually past 11 now.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. So it's past 11. So 10 fingers might be a little bit too long.
Yeah.
So 5 fingers, and then
Also, don't forget to keep it down because our parents are definitely gonna hear us.
Yeah.
So just
right. So you go 5 fingers, and everyone goes around, and you say, I'll go first. I'm gonna say, never have I ever drank alcohol. And then if you have done that, you'll put your finger down. And then whoever has fingers left at the end of the game wins.
how do you know when it's the end?
Whoever has their fingers down. And then whoever,
As soon as anyone loses everything,
yeah,
that's the end.
it's like whoever has their fingers down is like the end, but whoever has the most up still wins.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Do you want to play? Okay, cool.
I swear I won't ask anything too personal. Anyway.
All right. I'll start. Never have I ever been to Europe.
Not yet.
Done that one too. All right, your turn.
Never have I ever watched the sunrise.
That's weird.
Yeah, I just never done that.
You should wake up earlier.
I
Or just stay up all night.
know.
Sounds more
I really
realistic.
like my sleep.
It's true. Okay. Never have I ever eaten chicken blindfolded. When did you do that? I try to think of the most random
Yeah,
thing
what?
possible. You did a blindfolded eating contest?
Did
Where-
you win?
That's a better question. Did you win?
Did they?
Good for you.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Wait, why is that so attractive? Okay, your turn. Go ahead. Nice. Okay. Well, good for you. Holier than thou. Go ahead. Wait. Okay. I'm losing. Great.
Never have I ever. Oh gosh. I feel like there's so much I have done. Never have I ever bought something off of eBay.
Okay. Never have I ever seen the Captain Underpants movie.
That felt very targeted.
It was.
It very targeted. Listen, guys, I loved those books when I was a kid. Okay, some of us got curious about what the movie would be like, and we did watch it. And yes, we did enjoy it. We thought it was kind of goofy. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry.
Your turn. Go again. Okay, I'm safe from that one.
I think I feel like I'm gonna lose. Well, not this round because I get to go next. Never have I ever gone surfing. I've never done that.
Well, you know, I used to live in Hawaii, so that felt also very
I
targeted.
also forgot that. I didn't know if you went surfing though.
I sure did, and looks like you win. You have the most fingers up.
Yeah, congratulations. I mean, we did kind of go after each other a little bit at the end there, but like that's a very sister thing to do.
Let's do one more round. We have enough time, I think.
Okay.
All right, you start this time. Go ahead.
Wait.
Okay. your turn.
My turn. Never have I ever. Okay, gotta do one that's not as pointed.
It's hard.
It's
really
hard
not to want to do direct.
I know,
target
it's so
ones.
bad. I'm too aggressive for this.
Too competitive.
Never have I ever. Wait, I gotta think about one for him. Okay.
That's true.
Never have I ever dated someone from out of the country.
Got ya.
Never done that.
Never have I ever lifted more than 270 pounds. Got you again?
Okay, we can't be too mean.
Your turn. Nice. Okay.
Okay, fair. I mean, that was really like one about our family, so
right,
so we can really.
Pretty general.
Never have I ever. Oh man, it's so hard to think of one.
You really have done a lot of stuff.
I really am. Never have I ever gone to a party out of state.
I'm gonna lose again. Never have I ever watered a fake plant.
I have done that because my friend's mom told me to water their plants and they were fake.
Well, that was barely your fault.
I still did it. I still did it.
I'm sorry. You are gonna wake mom and dad up so
I know.
fast. It's insane.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's just that story makes me laugh every time. I was not expecting it.
I honestly forgot that you had done that. I was trying to get them. So anyway, never have I ever said that red was my favorite color.
You just went.
No? You just went.
I didn't go.
What?
That was you.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Your turn. Your turn. Go. Okay. Saved by the bell.
I have done a lot, but I have not done that. Never have I ever fallen through ice before.
Me either. Thank God.
Yeah, I know.
Whoa. Tell us the story. Go ahead. Oh, ice fishing. Sure.
How cold was it? I bet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
That's kind of what I've heard. Is like you almost freeze up and like tense immediately to the point where you can't even swim. That's why it's so dangerous, because you get trapped under the ice. Can't get out.
Obviously you were okay because you're here.
Because you're here.
But I'm glad that it didn't like end too badly.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like it was not that bad of a story for you.
Do you have any frostbite from that? Can I see?
Okay.
Ew, that's so gnarly. I've never had you take off your socks before, and I don't think I'm gonna start asking, but thank you for obliging.
It's very intimate. I am not happy I was here for that. Did not need to know that. But now I do hope you guys work out, because that image is gonna be like
okay. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Never have I ever eaten 1 pound of crab in one sitting.
God. Right. Listen.
She did. Alright, your turn. Okay. One left for me.
I'm really glad he doesn't know me that well.
Yeah. Okay. Your turn.
Never have I ever gotten. No, I have done that actually. Let me think.
You were about to lie. You were about to lie to us.
No, I was just thinking, and then I realized that I actually.
She was about to make herself sound so innocent, and then
I wasn't gonna lie. I was just thinking, and then I realized, oh yeah, wait, I remember that one time.
One time.
Yeah, exactly. Never have I ever accidentally, like, really badly injured myself.
Thanks. Great. Now I have to tell my story. Why would you make me bring that up? So there was this one time that I was cooking and I had a pan full of oil and I left it on the stove for just a little bit too long.
That was not the time I was thinking of.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking of that time that you really badly hurt your knee from jumping on the fireplace.
I forgot all of that. Okay.
But I actually realized that I have also injured myself by doing something really dumb. So
But you said serious injury. You didn't have to. You didn't have to go to the hospital like I did. So the time she's referring to, I was really into taking like timed pictures.
And they were good.
They were good.
They were good.
They were art masterpieces. Okay, and I don't know if I've told you this, but I was a competitive dancer growing up, and I loved to take jumping photos with the self-timer. And of course, I needed something to jump off of.
Right.
Why would I jump off of a nice, plush, soft couch when I could instead?
Because the background isn't nearly as nice.
That's true. It was all about the aesthetic. And the background of my beautiful brick fireplace was chef's kiss perfection.
Yeah.
To the point where the ledge of my fireplace, made entirely of bricks that are sharp on the corners, was my, launching pad. And let's just say there was one time that I didn't quite land all the way off and my knee hit the side and it
weirdly
gashed.
enough, I don't know who decided to take a picture after that happened, but someone did. I was asleep when this happened, and I only saw a picture of it later after she had gone to the hospital, because I woke up and everyone was like, she went to the hospital, and I was like, what?
You were like, and then you went back to bed. Don't lie.
Honestly, yeah, probably. I was like, why did you wake me up for this?
You're just like, no, whatever.
I probably snapped at someone. I was like, don't wake me up.
Yeah, you probably did. That's how she is, even in an emergency.
I need my sleep. Like I said, I like my sleep.
Anyways,
it is getting pretty late. I do need to go to bed soon. I do like my sleep. I don't know if you want to say goodnight to him alone.
I could.
Or what do you want?
Yeah, just give us a second.
Okay. Well, it was really nice meeting you.
Thank you for indulging us in this.
Thank you for leaving the bathroom really nice. I will appreciate that later.
Okay, well, bye. Have a good night. Sweet dreams, sister. Okay. I feel like that was a little bit better than earlier. What do you think? Yeah, exactly. See, I told you that she just needed to warm up to you a little bit, and then it would be a lot easier for you guys to actually connect and have that, friendship chemistry. Although I do feel like you're still a little reserved, and so is she, but yeah, it'll take more than just one time of meeting each other for that to get better. Yeah, I mean, you've been so far away all night. Oh, you're so sweet. Yeah, I think I could hang out later this week, maybe, if you're available. No, I don't think Tuesday would work, but maybe like Friday or Saturday. Oh, really? Okay. Oh, you're gonna start searching for a job, huh? Nice. Well, I'm sure not only me, but my sister as well will appreciate that gesture. Oh, yeah, I mean, it's no problem, really. I'm glad it went so well tonight as well. Thank you for coming over again. Gesture, so anyway, I really appreciate you coming over. Yeah, and taking the time to get to know my sister and me a little bit more. That was fun that we ended up playing Never Have I Ever. We should do that, just the two of us, sometime. Don't you think? Yeah, I agree. You're too funny. Well, I'm gonna miss you when you leave. But I'm excited to hang out later this week. Are we planning on Friday or Saturday? When do you think would be best? Okay, yeah, I think I could make that work. Okay, that sounds perfect. Yeah, you too. Do you want me to walk you to the door? Okay. Here, I have something for you before you leave. Yeah, I told my sister I hoped that you had found the mouthwash because I know our dinner was a little bit flavor enhanced with all of those nice herbs and spices, but also garlic galore. So I'm glad you did, in fact, find something to freshen up with. And I did the same, although I didn't tell my sister that I took some time to do that because I thought she would make fun of me. You know how she is. After tonight, especially. You know how she is. So. Okay, well, we should get you going before you are too tired to drive and my parents wake up to find you still here and ready to beat both of us. Well, I mean, metaphorically speaking, they would never actually do that, but you know what I mean. Okay. Yeah. Come on, let's